Hey everyone, it's Mark with Mark's Virtual Real Estate Channel, and I'm back with another video in Upland. And this week is exciting because we finally have a new city release. They're releasing London here in a couple of days. And usual, I will be recording everything I do and making my way to London here soon with my little block Explorer. So right now I'm in Sao Paulo, and I'll have to figure out how to get to London here. The travel routes should be opening up soon if they aren't already open. So we'll talk about that a little bit, and the London release too. So of course, love the likes, love the shares, love the comments. Keep those coming, and love seeing new subscribers as well. All right, it's working kind of slow. I don't know if that's my computer or what, but I definitely should restart my computer before the release. One good tip, and I'm actually giving these before the release instead of while I'm recording it. Make sure before a city release, you come down here and you go to your settings, wherever those are. Did they add more stuff? I feel like they added more stuff. But you go to your settings, and this looks different. Oh yeah, there we go. Turn off your 3D objects, turn off, you probably want the FSA markers on, but turn off all this other stuff right before the release so your computer and system runs as fast as it possibly can. And then, yeah, if you restart your computer beforehand, because mine is running kind of slow because I've been doing lots of videos and that eats up all of its power, that also helps as well. All right, something that is, we were talking about this in our Discord. We have our lazy nodes, and everybody's welcome to join our Discord if you want to. The link is below in the description. One of our lazy nodes is Neponsit, which is just a neighborhood we picked and decided to buy. And you see I have a few properties here, and it's been lots of fun. We have contests for community builds and stuff too. But we were talking about this on the Discord. Of course, the same week they have a city release, they have the car sale as well with a new, what is it, a 1R trim for 840,000 UPIX. And we're kind of talking about that. Like, of course, they did that on purpose to try and get people to spend as much UPIX as they can, so they have to put more real money into the game. I can understand that from a business perspective in the short term, like it gets them more cash, but in the long term, I feel like that kind of, just leaves a sour taste in players' mouths. If they do end up getting one of those cars and then use up all their UPIX, it's like, man, now I have to put more money in the game. It'd be nice to just let people put more money into the game as they want, as they need to, not kind of create these situations where they're almost, punished for getting in a good position or being lucky and being in a position to buy one of those cars. Maybe they just want to sell it right away, but still, that could take some time. You might not get that done before the release. So that, I don't know, I think that's a little bit on the shady side personally, but you guys can let me know what you think. It's not illegal or anything like that, well within their rights. I just think from a long-term business perspective, it's better to make your clients happy, and then the money will flow in. And if you make your clients unhappy, that tends to have the opposite effect long-term. All right, so where is London? Most of us should know that. It's real easy to find. There's the United Kingdom. There's London right here. Oh, and then yes, Birmingham is also part of this release too. And here's London. I can't imagine they have the cities or anything on here yet. And I'll talk about my strategy too on what I'm doing for minting. It goes right along with the lazy node mantra. So I'll talk about that. But to get the information for this, it's real simple. You just go down here. Well, I say it's real simple until I think they've added more. Is it the Explore button? Is that what they added? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. That happens sometimes. Yes, it is. So they did mention they added a tutorial and different stuff on how Upland works. So that is there now. Here, go to resources, go to news and events, and it will take us to the webpage that describes the city release. There we go. Here is London and Birmingham, and we just click on this little guy, and that will give us all the data and information we need. Now, the release is happening in 2 days. Today's Tuesday, the 25th, and Thursday the 27th is the release, but we're having a stress test too. So I would love to think that Upland is actually listening to me in my videos, because a couple of things have happened. One, in one of my other videos where I was giving advice on what I think would make Upland better, I talked about how to, when you search for a property in your messages. So let's see right here. And I got a trade offer. And you can go to that property. And before, if you click on this, it just takes you away. Oh, it still takes you away? Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But maybe I didn't need to refresh this browser. Maybe it was at my house where it was working. But that was working where it would stay there. And so maybe I just need to refresh, close this out, reopen it, everything. But they did fix some of that after I made my video. So that was kind of cool to see. And something else here we'll show you in Upland. I mentioned it would be really cool to have a stress test again. And guess what? We're having a stress test again. And why do I like the stress test? Because we can get in there, mint properties, maybe have a starting point for those people who are willing to get there early and try to mint as many properties as they can. And I really like having the stress test. So, and if you don't get anything in the stress test, you could always buy another property there, which I think is just fine, although it's nice to make some money on the stress test too, because you can make some decent upicks on the stress test if you're able to mint some properties, sell them right away. All right, but here are the details. All right, London and Birmingham launch will be Thursday, April 27th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. The terminal sale was Sunday, and I did not get one of those, obviously. The terminal sale starts Monday. Well, you register on Sunday, starts on Monday. Stress test is tomorrow, April 26th. I don't know if they've mentioned where the stress test is yet. We'll have to see on that. Free airfare to London for all international terminals starts on Tuesday, April 25th at 7 a.m. So right now, we should have, because it's 8 a.m. my time, which is 7 a.m. Pacific time, free travel from international terminals. I don't even know if Sao Paulo is international, but we'll go look. There are future plans to expand neighborhoods, of course. Aston Villa ticket giveaway. What the heck is that? That sounds weird. Welcome to Aston Villa to Upland Metaverse Super App. I don't, no idea what that is. Okay, getting distracted again, sorry. City release details. The official city release for both London and Birmingham will be Thursday. We'll do a stress test in Harrow Road and Queen's Park on Wednesday. That's good to know. Harrow Road and Queen's Park. I wonder if those are in each city. We'll see. London has 9 million people. It will be a tier 1 system for treasure hunting. I don't care about, but I know some of you do. This is, right, there's a few things I really like about this release. One, they have a stress test. Two, I don't know if we've gotten to it yet. There's like 35 neighborhoods. Yes, 35 neighborhoods will be available. That's awesome. That means there's lots of speculation. There can be lots of ideas about what neighborhoods will be collections, etc. 20,000 properties are being released. That sounds like a lot. In Sao Paulo, which was one of the smallest releases we've ever had, there was 25,000 properties in, 4 or 5 neighborhoods. So while they're having lots and lots of neighborhoods, it's so few properties. I would love it if they have more properties, because those are going to go so fast. It's going to be so hard to mint and buy properties, and that's going to impact my strategy as far as what I'll be going to, that I'll tell you about here in a little bit. All right, we'll have 10,000 properties will be available to all properties. Oh wait, okay, 20,000 in London, is that, and 10,000 in Birmingham. Okay, so that's a little better, but still, it says 70% of those will be FSA, so those won't be available to most players. They'll plan to expand after launch. I don't know if I like the expansions. Take a look at our map. So we do have the map here, which is cool. Of course, you can't open it, but I can zoom and make this as big as I can. Oh, yes, I'll accept that too. Oh, what's going on now? There we go. Zoom even more. Zoom, zoom. Okay. If you can see that, I might even zoom again if I can. I don't know if that made it much bigger. It looks like exactly the same. So here's their map of London. Harrow Road is it orange? That must be the stress test way up here. Yep, okay. Maybe I should read this. The first property launch in London will be opening up 2 boroughs, Westminster and the City of London. The light blue areas on the map below represent the Westminster borough, while the green areas represent the City of London borough. Additionally, the orange areas indicate the 2 neighborhoods that will be included in the London stress test. Let me see. This is the city of London. So those are all the neighborhoods, which are tiny. And then this area here. Is this what they're talking about for Birmingham? I'm confused. Let's see where this is. Again, I've said this before too. Oh no, that looks like a totally different city, right? Upland is great for my geography education because I've learned so much. Oh, it's way up here. It's not close at all. Okay. So those are, yeah, two totally different areas. So this is just the London area. Interesting. Okay. So I'm thinking about my strategy right now. I mean, the stress test, it's so far away. I wish it was right here. But I mean, so now I'm not as excited about the stress test because it's on the very, very edge. And sending your block explorer to over here will be virtually impossible. You have to get really lucky. So, I mean, if you get really lucky, that's cool. But I like things that have more skill involved than luck. Birmingham launch map. Oh, 3 neighborhoods. To get a better idea of where the launch neighborhoods are, please refer to the map below. Here's the map 3. So it's kind of like the Dallas release where we had Arlington with just a few neighborhoods. So I'm not excited about Birmingham. Is anybody excited about Birmingham? Maybe if you can't get anything in London, but getting there might be a pain. I'm not sure how exactly you're going to be able, how long it will take, and the exact way you get there. Okay, send fees, airport, yes. Yes, I can make this smaller again so it's not quite so crazy, sorry. All right. Stress test will be again here. Treasures will start to appear on minted properties throughout the neighborhoods. Yes, seen that. Stress test will end at 9:45. By participating in the London stress test, you have the opportunity to win 0.25 spark. There'll be 5 lucky winners. Okay. Earning giveaway entries. Each property minted. Each treasure claimed. Each send to a property will enter you into that contest. Fun facts. I don't care about fun facts. Sorry, I'm boring. And the playlist for them. No, I don't care about that either. The terminal sale. We don't care about those. Those already happened. Travel guide. Here we go. London to Sao Paulo. That's where I'm at. Cost $2,400, but it should be free, right? They said it would be free. So I can get there from Sao Paulo. And then this lists on here all the other cities where you can fly to. And then the train. Here's a train to Charing Cross, Birmingham. And then, does it say how long it takes to get there? Duration. 16 minutes to get from London to Birmingham. That's a long time. And London to Charing Cross Heathrow, sorry. That's probably the train from the airport. Because of course the airports can't be in the cities. Alright. So, this is bugging me how large this is, although it might be good for some of you watching because it's easier for you to read it. I don't know. Alright. So there's this release. I need to get my little guy, wherever he is, to the airport. Oh, there's some sends. I'm pretty sure I'm full. Another, of course, always load up on sends before you go to a city for a new release. Always load up. Get as many as you possibly can. And where is the airport up here? It's up here somewhere, right? Where is it? There it is, all the way up here. So, oh yeah, I've got to get to the train station. I've got to go there. And then I've got to, I just want to send there. Send me there. And I've got to take the train and go to the airport, then go to the airport to London, then take the train from there and go to London. And so that bugs me a little bit because that uses up some of your sends, you know, that you want to use in order, you know, to use them during the release. It's always nice to have as many sends as possible. Yes, they drop some sends during the release. And the stress test is also nice because then you should be able to load up on sends before the actual release. So that's another reason why I like the stress test, because if you forget to get some sends or bring them with you when you fly to London, you're there, you have an opportunity to, you know, obviously get sends during the stress test. So that makes it slightly better, but try not to complain too much. All right, let's check property values while we head to the airport and see how things are doing in the lazy nodes real quick. Queens. I'm at upexcellent.me. And, oh, I didn't put in the right information here. For sale, sale price, search. Where's our floor at? 68.9 still. Floor's been here for a long time. Things are real solid in Neponset, one of our lazy nodes. So cool to see. I have been buying a few properties in there lately, just mostly ones with structures on them that are close to the floor. I'm like, hey, that looks like a pretty good deal. And I've done that in Henry Ford, Queens, our other lazy node as well. 37.9, floor's solid there too. Nothing too cheap. So if any cheap stuff pops up, of course, I do like to buy those as well. But things are going 26 seconds. Very well in the lazy nodes, so that's cool to see. And of course, we'll have another contest here. And how the contests work is very simple. You just have a property, start a build in one of the neighborhoods, then comment on my video that says where you have to comment to enter the contest. Boom, you're in. So it's very simple, very easy. All right, that worked out very well. We bought some time while we took our train, disembark, and then hopefully we can get on our way to London. Although this is also annoying too, because right, it drops me off here, and then that's the international one, right? Then, oh, will it let me just go to London? I think I have to. I don't see London. Maybe I need to refresh this, which I don't really want to do right now. That's the non-international. Okay, well then, you know, once you leave the train, you have to send yourself over to the terminal too, but I don't want to send myself over to the terminal if there's no London available. Maybe I need to refresh everything and start over. So I'm not going to do that on here, but that's how you get to London, hopefully. And I'll be going there as soon as I can, hop off there, get off that train, or no, get to London, probably do another send to their train station, then get the train station to London, and yeah, eventually we'll get there after using up quite a few sends, which slightly annoying, but that's okay. All right, we'll be back tomorrow for sure for the stress test. I'll be recording that as well, and we'll of course record the city release. We'll see how we go there. Haven't talked about my strategy much there because I don't really have one. I just want to get in somewhat of a good position and buy whatever I can because there's so few properties. I'm not really focusing on certain streets or areas. So really, I just want to buy as much as I can. I think there'll be huge demand there. I think a lot of people will be, it will mint very, very, very fast. So that is my strategy. Sorry for not going into streets and neighborhoods and different stuff, because honestly, it doesn't matter to me too much right now. I just want to see where I'm at and then go from there. And that's actually worked pretty well the last couple of releases. And yeah, so if they had a bigger release with more properties, then I'd be much more focused on where I'm buying, what streets and things like that. But right now, not too worried about it. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll be in London at that time. Take care. Love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. Keep those coming.